had a body who is willing to work. That's that. I think
more than work. Hey, more than work. I'll tell you that. Let's just say that right now.
maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you.
Oh yeah, he's gotta tell me his dream.
My lucid dream.
His lucid dream.
Oh yeah. Tell me, bro.
So me, Jesse, and Dad are living in a rural, like lake town or river town, something like that. Something by the water. A lot of forests, a lot of trees, and so these new neighbors come in, and they're black. It's just a father and his son, but I'm trying to me and Jesse are trying to make friends with the son. You know, the new neighbors to us, and we want to make friends with him. So I give him in the dream. I give him this like really nice watch. At the time, right now, I'm looking at watches and I'm like on point, and I'm figuring out all the price points and all that shit. So I give him a pretty nice one. We find out later that there's a local gang in that town. It's all a bunch of white boys because we live in a fucking rural town.
Yeah.
And they killed that kid for the watch.
Ooh.
So obviously I'm feeling guilty about it. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what it was. It might have been a hate crime, what it was. But at the end of the day, me and Jesse get put into this room, and we're in the room with this local gang. It's dark at night, of course. And I start bickering with the guy because he thinks the watch is worth way more than it really is. I go, no, that watch isn't worth nothing, man. It's not worth a man's life. It's not, and I'm bickering about him. I'm like, dude, he's thinking, oh, it's worth like $1.2 million, this watch. And I'm like, nah, it's not worth nearly that much because I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's 200 bucks.
Yeah, it's probably like a couple thousand
Oh shit.
in the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I go, it's just me and Jesse. We're surrounded by these guys in this dream, and I go, man, I wish I could do something right now. And I've been practicing lucid dreaming by looking at my hands. And as soon as I said, man, I wish I could do something right now, I look down at my hands and I go, I'm in a dream. As soon as that happens, I understand that I'm in the dream. So because I'm so like into this situation, all I can think about is wrecking their crew and getting out of this alive. So I create my body to be like a ghost, so they can't hit me, but I can hit them.
Yeah.
And I created that, so I was just like wrecking them, dude. I was like bang, bang, bang. It's a brawl.
Yeah.
And none of them can hit me. I could literally see the punches going through my body because my body is like a ghost.
Yeah.
And I can hit them. So like me and Jesse started wrecking, and then I woke up. I just was able to control my body consistency because I understood that I was in a dream.
Yeah, because usually in a dream you try to fight, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting hit. I'm getting thrown around.
You're punching like slow motion and shit.
Exactly.
You can't even hit the guy. Like, yo, what is going on?
Yeah, dude. So I was able to, but it was hard to control because it was like my first. This is my first time lucid dreaming like that.
Yeah.
Being able to understand that I was in a dream by looking at my hands.
Yeah.
And to be in a situation like that too. So it was super weird. And be able to like watch their punches go through my body because I decided that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
And knowing that when I hit them, I had to also figure that out. Be able to like, okay, I have to make my punches physical.
Yeah.
So it was like and then I really couldn't last. That fight didn't last very long.
Nah, it never lasts.
But I woke up. But that was a crazy experience to be able to like recognize it.
Oh no, hell yeah. It's like one of like the greatest feelings.
It was nuts, and I hope to like work upon that
Now you want to go to sleep all the time, yo.
I've been just having.
Get that high off things.
That's what Dad was talking about earlier. He's like, man, he's like looking forward to going to sleep. You know?
Dude, it really is, dude. You just like,
Yeah.
for real. I just like, yo, I can't wait to get into some dreams. Like, what am I gonna get into tonight, yo? Like, where am I going? What am I gonna be feeling? Like,
And I just hope that I may be able to do that again. Be able to look at my hands and
that's the thing that fucks.
recognize that I'm
Like,
in a dream.
Yo, on some real shit. All I want to do, if I find that fucking gift, is like, I want to see Freddy Krueger one time. You know what I'm saying?
stop
yeah.
that shit.
I want Freddy Krueger in my dream. You know what I mean?
What are you gonna do to him?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna torch him, dude. I'm gonna torch him.
What if you gave him like a sweet ass dap?
You know, it's so crazy. Imagine you just figured that shit out.
That reminds.
That could be a story right there, bro.
No, of course. It's one of the reasons why I'm kind of diving into this lucid dreaming and type stuff because I'm trying to. There's a lot of questions about dreams and things like that, and the existence of dreams. And I want to ask questions. This is my first time able to recognize it, so I was very, I don't know, into what was going on. So what I felt like what I had to do is what I had to do at the time. And the next time, I hope that I have a little bit more awareness, I guess, of figuring out that I am in this dream and maybe I can change the whole setting. Just like erase the whole setting and then be in a place where I can maybe ask some questions.
Yo, on some real shit, it's like a natural virtual reality.
Right, it is. Thank you for watching. And if any of that stuff you just heard got you hot and toasty, like and subscribe. If not, that's cool too. Have a good one.